And welcome to the Thursday night stream. I've returned for just one night only. So yeah, so I'm back for tonight, and obviously we don't do Saturday, Sunday night, Friday, Saturday night. We'll be doing Sunday. We won't be doing Monday. But yeah, rest of excuse me. Rest of next week we'll be back to normal. So from Tuesday back to normal. But yeah, still a short week. I'm still experimenting with my multi-stream setup. I'm trying to get a decent way to restream to more platforms for free and have the chat in the same place in OBS, and it just doesn't look like you can do it. So I can get the chat on my screen, which is not the same thing as what I'm wanting. But in fact, I've just had a quick thought. Let me just test it before we start. So docs, custom docs. One sec, folks. Quick experiment time. Ooh. Right. Might have figured something out here. Alright, well. Figured out one slightly better way to do it. Anyway, stop messing about with that. Provide some entertainment. That's what you're here for, Dan. Let me get my PlayStation fired up. I've been to Newcastle and back today. It was a tiring journey today. I didn't particularly enjoy the journey today. Just alright when I set off, despite the fact I set off in the opposite direction. And then once I got back on track, I was fine up until I got about 45 minutes from Newcastle. And then I was just knackered. And yeah, it just seemed to hit me, and then I didn't really recover on the way home. So yeah, struggled a bit today, but other than that, it was alright. Nice decent day. Always good to go to Newcastle and say hello to everyone. So Yeah. Right. Yeah, oh, hang on. PlayStation on. So we should be back, as I remember, doing the main quest, I think. Cannot remember. Oh no, we're fighting this guy. Now I remember.
Look, here is done.
Right, we just finished fighting that guy. We've done all the side quests. Go back to the hideaway. Check the board.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are calling with a Kashik in the...
Right. All bar one defeated. I saw a TikTok about this. I did. I wasn't even looking for it. Come on, we might as well. Well, it's the last one. Just do it real quick. Reawakened Final Fantasy 16. Cairn of Glorious Gate, and it's a short jog to where you need to be. Alright. S rank, so it's going to be a huge pain in the ass. Just go double check all his potions and stuff. Since we're here. We'll give this a couple of goes, and then if it's clear it's not happening.
It's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up. It'd better all be here.
It's all there.
Is that all?
We do not have any valuables. No, it's not just depressing at all. Right. Where was Keanu? There. That's where we need to be. Care. It's care. It's just spelled weird. Right. Down here is where we need to go. Alright, unless this thing is like level 60, we should be fairly close.
Over here!
I kind of didn't need one of them to hit me, but it is what it is. So he's in this bit, right at the bottom. Like I say, it's the last one on the board at the moment. We might as well. What's this? Ring of marksman. It tells me that is not going to help me. Alright, I'm gonna go quiet for a minute, because I'm gonna have to.
Found her.
Level 50.
Speed isn't to be trifled with. Forgive me.
Jesus Christ. That blast had a one-hit kill. Okay. That's probably not good. Couldn't even get close enough to him to land a hit. What's all that about? I'm going right place, yeah. There he is. Hey, I'm not done with you. If he keeps doing these attacks, I might have a fighting chance. see his health bar anymore. Come on. Melt away, health bar, melt away. Going down seems bad. Items. Elixir. Let's do. Come on. Come on.
All yours, Tormund.
Damn it. I mean, I got him halfway down. don't think we're powerful enough to take him on yet. Right. I think I need to be a minimum level 45, maybe even have the most powerful weapon in the game to be able to take that guy on. Let's go burn all his money getting his potions back. They get him down to about halfway though, to be fair.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't.
I've just realised
Either way.
that the reason we can't use the last elixir on a regular basis, it'll be because it'll be important in like a cutscene or something.
It was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty in the hills?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you?
Nope.
Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items would go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Oof. That dragon was painful to fight.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail? This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh, Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Nope, probably not.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Midadol, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
It's Mid.
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Father's greatest invention is always his kids.
Well, Did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty?
Yeah, let's go find out.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Don't do that.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Inspect the orchestron. Give it a kick.
There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Sounds promising.
Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
It's gonna take me a while to get up high enough level to fight that dragon. I think if I'd been better with the precision dodges, I
Just
might have
the
done
two I
it.
was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Got monsters to fight.
I'll
That's
still
what
be
this is.
back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Fair enough.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Ooh, looky. Side quest with a plus icon. That's what we're wanting.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
Yes.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
It's something like Blacksmith. We're on Blacksmith Blues 3, and there is something along the lines of 5 Blacksmith Blues missions. Let's see, there's another one. Since we're here, let's ask this guy about this one.
She can't keep this up. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
She's good in that Taya, but yeah, even she needs to rest.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
Interesting.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Okay. Kill some spiders.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Da-da-da.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like this?
Oops, I am definitely going the wrong way.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching your...
Let's go pick up this one as well. I did see something that said only do the side quests that are that have the plus icons. That's what gives you the upgrades, which I mean is kind of fair enough, but also some of the best stuff I've seen in this game is in the side quests. So
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
what's one vine?
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria.
Oh, isn't that lucky?
A notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Okay. An extraordinary Morble, eh? Here's a thing I've just thought of. If the Morbles are like basically monstrous plants, surely the icon of fire and his associated abilities would be more powerful against them. So they should be relatively trivial.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
I'll be a grumpy bastard then.
Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back.
It will.
That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Karava.
I don't think we can get in there.
Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Right.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Slay a mightling for its eye. Oh yeah. Marble.
Cole said it was an army of Akash.
Yeah, but I isn't a fan of carrots, Cooper. If every carrot of Rosario is anything like them that's just got posted on the board, I can see why, Cooper. Carrot. The Whispering Waters, Rosario. If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of 3 reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is, in truth, another root vegetable entirely, an exotic species of marble that uses modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cool way for nature to turn these times of evasion to her advantage. 3 reeds. Alright. Local map. Guessing in there. Alright, let's go there first. Could be wrong with the location, but guess I'm not. There we go. Melt away, health bar, melt away. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that. Son of a bitch. How did he still manage to go? You can get a mega flare up. Stupid marble take this massive fire attack. There we go. Notorious Max slain.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now,
Clear a right wing for its eye. Goes to lost wing. Presently no Akashic. That's actually a little weird. Right, so we want a mightling. Those aren't mightwings, they're goblins. Thank you, goblins.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls. This one. Over here.
I'm bored. There we go. Alright, all the mountain wings are dead. Spider Eye. The creature from whom this orb was plucked is of the order commonly known as Weeping Widows, whose venom is produced not in the salivary gland, but in their tear duct. They are wont to spin their webs in shady bowers or the roofs of dark caves, and rain their paretic tears upon any animal unlucky enough to pass beneath them. The prey, once rendered immobile, is bound in gossamer silk for later consumption. Lovely. Right.
Kicked down already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
I mean,
I
we
suggest
kind
you
of
go
are
home.
trouble, to be fair.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
It's good enough for me.
Much obliged.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Dravoged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
He's a bit pessimistic, our Blackthorn, isn't he?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama,
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
You see the massive sword strapped to my back, right?
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right.
Um,
I'm going.
River of bad blood might be underestimating it just a tad.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravoged. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. Would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces...
2 sticks.
This place is as good as dead.
Seriously, wait. 2 sticks.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last.
Kind of a...
Clive. Dravost won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate.
Good man, that
Sid's
Clive.
creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Isn't
Time
that
for a
right?
spot of hunting, then.
Just gotta find some salamanders. Just trying to not fight anything I don't need to. Why is all this gill? Who's leaving just 10 pieces of gill on the fishing road?
Let's make this quick, shall we?
And health back goes. There we go. Enemy slain.
I dare say that won't be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Well, you'd like to think so. You lose. Oh, screw it, let's fight this thing. Why can't they get the timing right to precision dodge this thing? I had no timing for the precision dodges then. Guess I'd fight that Steel Panther then. Okay.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Feels telling Salamander was a big ass dragon.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight. You know what this means, don't you? I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
So this is where Zoltan turns up and is a prick.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair.
I think that is fair. Yes.
I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
I mean, at least the man is honest.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
All right, back to the hideaway. Got all these sorted.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
I am definitely intrigued to see, well, if we accomplish this goal and destroy all the crystals
Light
and stuff like that.
Drifting on waves.
Like, no more magic in the world.
Just relax. Let the waves
how are they going to adapt?
Place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodriguez. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
I agree.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change.
What do you think we're fighting for?
And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Alright, one down. Fortunately, last one that doesn't give us anything.
If Amber and the Lazarus had gone.
Miss Shirley, how can we let you...
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Ned.
Gilbert, eavesdropper.
He's a
I noticed that before. He's a bit of a nosy bastard.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan, that is. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
He literally said the opposite.
Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a
Can
smith
sort
than
me
that.
chair out. I think
I'm
it's
not
dropped.
allowed to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Fair enough. He's a good friend, August. Or Boris recipes unlocked.
So what do I owe the honor? A Sancthornian, dear.
Stone tongue. Stained loincloth.
That it?
Stone tongue and the stained loincloth. Where the smeg do we get them from? Got everything else.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Right, okay, so I just had a very quick Google. And we can't actually make the Ouroboros stuff until we continue the main
Just as
story.
I hoped.
So,
Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
awesome. If adding the extract of Morgan beard petals to curative or performance enhancing potions increasing their potency, then imagine what adding the extract of Morgan beard petals fortified with the vigor of a marble gripped with madness might do. Fuck you up. Send you on a wild trip. Retain the file of invigorated Morgan beard extract, further increasing the potency of muscle cumulus. Both potions and high potion restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and line heart tonics last even longer. Awesome. Okay. There's no... There's no other, side quests. So according to what I've just read, we need to complete the Brotherhood main story mission. That should solve the problem.
Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's
NCC
never seen anything like
1701D.
my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
No.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
He's a prick.
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
That's a lot of Akashic.
Here they come.
Hello, boys.
It needs every moment we can give her. Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers. I'll have him know earthbreaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the twins. I thought you said that ship was fast! Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancy meeting Ogre Killer next?
Looks like a conflict is without prepare, you know, the Sandy Bank going first.
already. Go,
Fucking you stupid idiot with a massive axe. Wrong button. Killing me so. Here we go.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Let's go.
Clive.
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
That's not good.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my ex? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
I love Byron.
You plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friend. 'Tis not blood that runs through in these veins. These foes will not fall easily, but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot. Get him.
Well, these guys are significantly easier to fight than the last version, that's something.
Right, run for it!
Time to go, boys. Go, 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 go. Come on. I mean, you got on board.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
I'm gonna say that's not the Enterprise.
What do you want?
Something deeply evil.
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Offering for what is the question. The Enterprise definitely looks cooler. Because the Enterprise always looks
Now
cooler.
back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Danarkage can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle.
I love Byron.
And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
I like the fact this fight is a lord and he is really rich. Byron's just like, okay, let's get stuck in on everything. That's quite good.
You can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
No, you're just being an idiot, Dion.
Riga, have mercy.
Is your fault? Yes. Yes, it is.
What have I done?
My lord.
There's a part of me that does kind of hope that the people of Twin Sight understand that he wasn't doing it of his own free will and forgive him. But I can also understand he did destroy the entire city and killed most of its citizens, so it might be tough.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
She looks a little bit too excited.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
That's not good.
Great Grigos, gosh!
I wouldn't have thought it'd been that nimble, to be honest.
Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Now or never.
I'll find her.
You know, that guy kicked our ass. Through the maelstrom.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas? Get him! This one. Get him! Get him! This one. Get him! Get him!
Come on. Let's take some of that health bar off, shall we? Right. Let's go in this door.
Proper fight at last. We're all going to die.
I need to hurry.
blowing great big holes in the ship.
No! There he is! He wants him alive! Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you. Where's the shepherds?
Have some phoenix flames, boys. Come on, just fucking die. She is here somewhere. Just... not where we are. This seems a bit more promising.
Jill!
You came.
Of course we did. We still haven't got laid.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Fuck you.
In earnest then.
That did bugger all. I mean, this looks cool. This is like cool cutscenes in this bit, to be fair. And that has just made it even cooler. He sunk his own ship. Well, kind of sunk it. You need to not be there, people.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple?
No, I personally don't.
The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
I like his, like, understated transformation.
It is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Yeah. Can't actually do this battle right now.
As you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Oh, I can't save. Well, alright. I still can't play that right now, unfortunately. Right, that is it from me for tonight, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I did forget at the start to say thank you to my latest subscriber over on YouTube, so Taco. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Danites. Welcome everyone to the Danites. It's really good to see we're just one subscriber off this year's goal, which was 150 subscribers. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed yet, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out. And yeah, it's really good to see. So going for 500 subscribers from there. So hopefully we can reach that goal. All right. Thank you so much. Sweet dreams. And I will catch you on Sunday night for some more Final Fantasy. But remember, I'm not streaming Monday night. All right. Have a fantastic weekend, fantastic Friday, fantastic Saturday and Sunday, and sweet dreams. And I'll catch you then. Good night.